Good evening, Chairman Wright, Superintendent Halterman, school board members. It's our honor to recognize 5 of our great educators as part of the annual Educator of the Year program. These 5 individuals are representative of the outstanding, dedicated staff that we have that daily provide the students of Alleghany County Public Schools an exceptional education. At this time, Alleghany High School Principal Karen Stant will present our first nominee.
Good evening. Deja vu. It is my distinct pleasure as principal of Alleghany High School to introduce to everyone Sonia Howe, who is our Educator of the Year. Ms. Howe currently serves as our guidance coordinator and has been in that role since 2005 when she came to us from Craig County. She has a bachelor's degree and her master's degree from Lynchburg College. She dedicates her time as school counselor and taking responsibility of making sure that every one of our students gets what they need to graduate. She chases them down. We go to houses, we go to workplaces, we do all kinds of things. She has created many ways to help guide students to make good choices in adopting a school-centered meeting approach. Students, parents, and teachers are encouraged to work together to help students who may be struggling to become more successful. And she also makes sure that students have the capabilities to get the correct information they may need, whether it's scholarships, colleges, whatever path they choose. She will work to make sure that they get the information they need to follow their dream. She also has implemented the use of social media to make sure announcements and student accomplishments are recognized. She is filling in as AD for the spring for us, along with Ms. Bowles, and also teaches driver's ed. What else have I left out? And in her spare time, which I would think there's very little of, she volunteers at the Humane Society and with Raritan clubs. So I want to thank Ms. Howe for all she does for Alleghany High School and our students. You are truly a gift. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, Madam Superintendent, it is I'm Josh Kraft. Nice to meet you. It is my distinct honor this evening to recognize Callahan's Educator of the Year, Jacqueline Bray. Jacqueline currently teaches 4th grade at Callahan. She earned her bachelor's degree from Mary Baldwin University just a few short years ago, but she has been a dedicated substitute teacher and an assistant teacher prior to that for Alleghany Public Schools for the past 11 years. Using the knowledge and experience that she's gained over those years, Ms. Bray is already serving as a mentor teacher, even though she's just relatively new to the profession herself. Her teaching style is very student-centered, and she enjoys building relationships with her students. In addition, Ms. Bray is very innovative in planning her approach to instruction. She's been a leader and a go-to member of the Callahan staff for easy implementation of incorporating multiple modes of direct instruction, including synchronous delivery of online instruction to students who are learning at home over the pandemic. I rely on her a lot to help build a bridge between the traditional and the virtual classroom settings. She's been a huge asset and a voice of comfort. Speaking of voice, there's no doubt when Ms. Bray is in the building, as her booming sound of her laughter or her chastisement, but mostly laughter, will echo up and down the halls. She is a solidly dedicated member of our staff and is a role model for balancing her professional career and her role as mama in raising horses and chickens and 2 very handsome young men, 4 and 5 years old, who are here today. And some would say 3 boys, but I don't. Despite what she says, I don't just keep her around for her constant supply of fresh eggs and the best strawberry jam on this side of the Mississippi. Callahan is lucky to have her as part of our family.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bray. Ms. Bray.
Here we go. It's my pleasure to introduce Andrew Jordan as the Clifton Middle School 2021-2022 Teacher of the Year. Jordan has been teaching in various aspects of our educational system for over 12 years. In 2010, she started out her career at the Shenandoah Autism Center and quickly moved to family preservation in Covington for special education. She has been with Alleghany County Public Schools since 2015. She has been committed to teaching adult education for 7 years. She currently also helps fill in as a substitute teacher for the evening classes at Turning Point. And she was instrumental, along with her assistants Karen Bradley and Annika Burris, for establishing and maintaining our PBIS store, which rewards students for positive behavior. And they also recently downsized and relocated our clothes closet, which is much, much, much appreciated. Anne's philosophy of teaching is believing that students are capable of learning. She believes you have to find the right path to reach each student in a way that helps them understand. Students also need to be encouraged to not be fearful of making mistakes, because that is part of the learning process. Ms. Andrew Jordan.
Good evening. I would like to introduce to you Miss Brandy Moy, who is a 5th grade teacher at Mountain View Elementary School. Mrs. Moy has been teaching for 22 years in our system. She began her desire to teach by watching her grandmother, who taught at Callahan Elementary School, and that led her to go into the profession. She attended Dabney S. Lancaster Community College, went on to Radford University, where she obtained her bachelor's degree, and then went on to get her master's degree from the University of Virginia in Curriculum and Instruction. And I can read all of these things, and they're all wonderful. She builds positive relationships with her students. She always makes sure that they know that they care, because they know that she knows that they will work hard for her. But as a principal, if I need help to remediate a student in science, I go to Brandy Moy. If I need help with a student to remediate in social studies, I go to Brandy Moy. If I need help with a student in language arts, I go to Brandy Moy. So if I have a new teacher coming in that needs a strong mentor, I go to Brandy Moy. So for those of you who don't know her, she is one of those silent leaders in the building. Some people never know that, but for my students and for my teachers, she's a teacher of teachers and a teacher of students. So I just want to say thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Ty Dobbs at Sharon Elementary School, and this is Connie Puckett, who was the Sharon Elementary School Teacher of the Year, but also the Alleghany Highlands Public Schools Teacher of the Year. I was told by Ms. Puckett today, via text message, when she came into the building and left without speaking to me, and we were the only two in the building, that I had 30 seconds to talk about her tonight. Since I guess I kind of went on and on last time about how wonderful she is, which she is wonderful, or she wouldn't be in this situation. You know, Connie is one of those people, like I said, Wednesday night, it was just like 6 nights, and I gotta say good things about you. But, you know, she's that voice of reason for other teachers, for younger teachers, for myself, coming from a high school background to an elementary background, and she is so very deserving of this award that I'm very proud of her. I'm sure her colleagues are very proud of her. You know, we had a big, well, I won't say big, but a little shindig for her out there at the school one afternoon after school, and she really brings that sense of, you know, peace when things seem a little hectic and out of whack a little bit sometimes in schools and in the hallways, and she's just that go-to person. So thank you for everything you do, Ms. Puckett. Everybody appreciates it, and congratulations. And I'd like to say congratulations to all the other nominees also. I was given this to present to you. I'll carry it to your chair because I was told by the person who carried it was heavy. So I'll carry this for you. Thank you. Congratulations.
Want a car loan with a little get up and go? Our credit union offers quick loan approvals and great rates. Our loans get you on the road fast because we belong to you. Jackson River Community Credit Union. We belong to you. Online at jacksonrivcomcu.org. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.